Today, we're gonna mine for 12 straight hours, mainly because I'm extremely broke. Yep, not a single diamond. I did have 3, but I used my last 3 to repair my pickaxe. Anyways, if you want to see all the loot we acquired in today's video, make sure to stay to the end and I will show it all. Well, I actually already have it. That was like 2 days ago that I did all this, and now I'm just filming an intro. Anyways, if you want to see more content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get this video started. Now, when it comes to the first of many methods that I want to use today, I think I want to start off by heading down into the strip mines. Diamonds are the main thing I'm going for today, and this is probably going to be the quickest way to get them. Like I said, I am completely out of diamonds now since I just repaired this pickaxe. So in order to keep using this thing, I'm going to need to get some ASAP. So without ado, let's hop into our minecart and make our way down to the depths of this world. Now, I made myself a couple chests just because I have a feeling we're going to fill up our inventory more than a few times. Hopefully 4 double chests is plenty enough. If it's not, I'm gonna be genuinely surprised. Anyways, let's start the clock. To start this montage off, I wanted to give myself a fresh area to start mining. I already have strip mines down at the bottom of the world, but I decided to venture off a little bit to one side and start a completely brand new strip mine. This place is gonna be used just for today's episode. As I usually do, I dug 1x3 tunnels going pretty far, and I continue doing this for quite a while. This method has worked pretty well for me in the past, but if you guys have any ideas, please let me know down in the comments. We have our first diamonds of this 12 hours straight of mining, so let's harvest these up and see how many we get. I do have fortune 3, so we got 12 from 3 diamonds. Hopefully all 12 hours consist of something like this. Let's continue on. We've officially hit over a full stack of diamonds, and we're not even 1/24 of the way in. Since this method obviously seemed to be working, I decided to just keep using it. And man, it did work really, really well. I was off to a little bit of a hot start, and it started to slow down as I kept going, but then towards the end, it picked up a lot again. Diamond after redstone after gold. There was everything. We are officially 1 hour into this mining session, and it's going pretty well. If we take a look in this chest here, yeah, that's everything I got. Almost 2 full stacks of diamonds, 4.5 stacks of lapis, a ton of redstone, and a bunch of iron, which I don't need the iron like we already talked about, but I'm collecting it anyways for testing purposes. I would like to spend another hour or 2 strip mining, but in order to do so, I need to collect up a little bit of coal, and you can't find coal down at diamond level. Real quick, I want to grab 3 diamonds that we just mined, and I need to go repair my pickaxe, and we're gonna set out on a journey to go find a bunch of stone beaches, or really big mountains with lots of coal or copper showing. I think we can count this coal behind me. Pretty much any coal I find, I'm gonna mine. The point is just that I'm not gonna go all the way down to the bottom of the world. I also think my inventory is going to fill up extremely quickly. Luckily, I know exactly where a stone beach is because last time we played, we collected gravel at it. Once I made my way over there, this place was littered with coal and copper. So I quickly got to mining all of it up, and my inventory was filling up very, very quickly. When you're using fortune 3 on copper, it is insane how much you get. I'm only like 10 minutes into this, and I almost have a full inventory. Mainly a lot of copper, but that's good because I do want to be able to build out of copper. Oh, look, and more coal. I can just harvest all of this up. And also this stone beach, it kind of goes on like forever. I mean, just look right over there. There's even more of it. At least that means it's literally going to be like 1 hour straight of just stone beach mining. Let's continue on though. I pretty much just slowly meandered my way through this entire stone beach until I couldn't find any more copper or coal. It was nice not having to explore anymore and just being able to stick to one area because like I said, it's 1 hour straight of just mining. This is going to come in super, super handy because I'm going to need the coal for torches when we continue to strip mine and also for when we go to explore caves. The copper, well, yeah, that's just for building blocks. I rarely use copper, but that's pretty much because I never have any of it. Inventory is pretty much full, so I just need to craft this all into block form, and that is not bad at all. Oh, it's time to sleep. Can I sleep yet? Can I sleep yet? Can I sleep yet? Ah, I can sleep now. Nearly 1 hour later, and we got a bunch of coal and a bunch of copper. I did start swimming underwater a little bit and collected up some coal down there because I pretty much ran all the stone beaches dry, so I needed to find another solution. Oh, hello there, dolphins. That does lead us into the next strategy we're going to be using for mining, which is ocean caves. But first, I want to drop off all these goodies at base so I have a full inventory, and also use 4 more of the diamonds we got a little bit earlier to make myself a pair of diamond boots, and then then turn him into an OP pair of diamond boots using these enchanted books, thanks to all of my librarian villagers in here. And now that they're all decked out, we can throw them on, and slowly we're getting ourselves a full pair of diamond armor. Okay, let's head out and go find ourselves some ocean caves, or flooded caves, either one. Before heading out, I did decide to craft up one ender chest, so I have a little bit more inventory space. And luckily one of those villagers was trading silk touch, so I'll be able to collect this thing up without having to recraft it. And also, now that I have extra inventory space, I also decided to brew up a bunch of night vision potions, so it's a little bit easier to see underwater. So I just need to place this thing down. I'll grab, let's say, 4 of them and then break it with my silk touch. And now I just need to look around for a cave. I do wonder if I drink this right now. Oh yeah, you can see way better. Okay, that's a monument right there. I'm gonna stay away from that. It looks like we have a cave right there, so I just gotta swim down. The night vision doesn't make as big as a difference as I thought it would underwater, but it's still actually pretty easy to see. Already, I am loving this method. I don't have to deal with any mobs besides the occasional drown. And also, it's so easy to get around. Like, I can just easily harvest this lapis that's all the way up in the ceiling. Also, I do think once it comes time to actually do some normal, like, cave mining that isn't water-filled, I'm definitely gonna bring some night vision potions with me so I can see the ores that are normally invisible, or just tucked away in the darkness. Turns out I forgot to bring myself a crafting table, so I can't craft any of this lapis or redstone into block form. So currently I'm just trying to find my way out of here. I think that's an exit. Nope, that was just lagging. So I can maybe go harvest a tree to make a crafting table. I need bubbles. I mean, just look how easy that is. Okay, so I just dug through the bottom of a cave, and this is what I just opened up. That is a really, really big cave. You know, I would be open to exploring this right now, but I don't have any arrows for my bow, which it seems like a bad idea to do. But the diamonds, and there's more just right over there. Okay, yeah, we'll come back here. I want to know who designed the sparkle for glow squids, because I swear it's like the exact same color as diamond ore. I constantly keep seeing these guys and I'm like, oh, diamonds, and then I'm like, oh wait, no diamonds. Oh, I'm about to drown. Where's magma block? Oh, come on, get me on top of it. The 4th hour mark just hit, and I'm pretty much all done when it comes to water mining. It is super fun to do, but it's also pretty difficult. Not because you have mobs or anything chasing after you, it's just everything looks the same. Caves already look really similar, and then add water on top of it, and it's even worse. Anyways, this is what we got from 2 hours of water mining, which is really not bad at all. I did expect maybe a little bit more diamonds, and about a stack of them came from the last like 20 minutes of mining, but 14 blocks and 8 diamonds is still pretty good. And also more lapis than I'll ever need, and a ton of redstone for upcoming projects. Anyways, I'm gonna grab this stuff and let's make our way back to base. I've got all the resources dropped off from the ocean mining, and I was trying to decide on which method I want to try next, and I think I'm just gonna head down into the strip mines because I kind of just want to turn my brain off and collect up as many diamonds as possible. But first, I am gonna have to repair my pickaxe just so I don't have to come all the way back up, and oh my god, it's getting expensive. I really need to get mending on these things so I don't have to keep wasting diamonds and also wasting a bunch of levels. Anyways, let's head on down to the strip mines after I craft torches. Once again, once I got down to the mines, I just went with the same method I've been using in the past because it has been working so well. I cannot emphasize how well it's been working. The amount of diamonds we've gotten in the last 5 hours is insane. Although changing topics a little bit, I do really love the mining update, but it does make it so much harder to find diamonds. I mean, deep slate takes twice as long to mine as stone, and using a haste beacon won't really do anything, so it's just what you have to do. I don't know, I think it was worth it. The update's great, I love it. Well, the last 45 minutes of strip mining has not gone well, to say the least. I've pretty much filled this entire chest up with deep slate, and I've gotten 10 diamonds. I have gotten a lot of redstone and gold, though. Sadly, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the shiny blue rocks. Although, I'm not gonna give up. I want to keep strip mining. I think we're bound to hit the jackpot when it comes to diamonds. Or at least I hope so, and I'm just gaslighting myself into thinking that. Either way, let's continue on. That was so unbelievably brutal. It's currently about 2:30 in the morning right now, and I've been mining for the last 3.5 hours. But in 3 hours of strip mining, we got a lot of goodies. We were averaging about a stack of diamonds per hour and tons of redstone, which I'm perfectly okay with. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed. Good night. And after a full night of sleep, I'm ready to continue this mining montage. Although first, I do need to repair my pickaxe because it's almost broken. And how much is it gonna cost me? Oh my goodness, 34 levels. That's way too expensive. I might as well just make a new pickaxe. The question is, do I have a guy who sells Fortune 3? I feel like I do. Oh yeah, this guy sells Fortune 3. Although none of them sell Unbreaking, I don't think. Well, I'm gonna get myself an Unbreaking 3 villager and then we'll get back to this. And that didn't take very long. I'm not gonna cure him yet just because this is a mining video and I don't need to spend time with villagers. And just like that, we have a brand new Fortune 3 Efficiency 5 Unbreaking 3 pickaxe. Now, when it comes to the next method I want to try, I want to go look for some gold. And the best place to mine gold, well, that's over in a mesa biome. Gold pretty much replaces all of the iron when it comes to these biomes, which is really good for us because then I can just mine a whole lot of gold. So with that being said, I just want to craft myself a bunch of torches, grab my ender chest, and make sure I have some extra food. And then we can get on our way. I finally found a mesa, but we're currently at coordinates 6,000 and negative 8,000. And we pretty much live at 0, negative 1,500, meaning I traveled just about 13,000 blocks to get here. Anyways, let's get to mining, and I did kind of forget how many abandoned mine shafts there are in mesas. Okay, time to start exploring. Luckily, when it came to exploring these caves and looking for gold, I did have a few leftover night vision potions, so I was able to drink those and have the benefits of being able to see everything in the caves without having to light them up. Although, besides that, when it came to finding a mesa, I kind of just set in one direction and hoped I found one. Obviously, I did end up finding one, but there may have been one closer than 14,000 blocks away. Anyways, this is a very cool biome because it is massive, and there's also a village right in the dead center of it. After spending exactly 1 hour mining in the mesa, we got ourselves a good amount of gold. Not as much as I thought I was gonna get, to be honest, but still a pretty decent amount. Although I don't know if it's gonna beat the next method because we're heading into the nether for our next strategy. Mainly because the nether happens to be full of this netherrack golden ore. And I want to see what's better, mining in a mesa or just going to the nether and mining. Obviously, both of them with fortune. So let's start this test. So far, I am liking this so much more than being in a mesa. It is so much easier. There's so many less mobs that are trying to kill you like all the time. Although I did forget that you get gold nuggets from the nether gold ore, and I didn't bring a crafting table, so I have like a full inventory of them. But I'm gonna go back real quick and get myself a crafting table, just to make my life a little bit easier. Oh yeah, and also if you're wondering why I'm not harvesting any iron, it's because of this, lots and lots of iron. So I don't really want to waste my time harvesting something that I will never ever need again. Anyways, let's get back to it. 1 more hour later and I'm almost out of food and also have a full inventory. Yeah, I know, I had a crafting table, I set it down somewhere and now I don't know where it is. Either way, this should be about another 1.5 stacks to 2 stacks of gold, which is not bad, just about 7 stacks in total. I am totally okay with that. Now, I don't know if I would say it's quite better than going to a mesa or more efficient. Actually, who am I kidding? It totally is. Less mobs, easier to traverse, much easier to actually see where the ores are, and we got more gold. With that being said, I gotta find where the portal is, which I don't know where it is. So best of luck to me, and I'm gonna get all this gold put away and we can figure out our next method. Once I got back to base, I was a little bit over exploring, so I decided I was gonna strip mine for about another hour. And that hour turned into the last 3 hours of this 12-hour mining session. But hear me out, hear me out. I am mainly going for diamonds and I don't really need anything else, so if I go into the caves, I'm just gonna get a lot of redstone and lapis. The best type of diamond mining is strip mining according to Mojang. So I just followed their rules. I mean, you know what I mean. Anyways, it did get quite boring after about 2 hours, but I decided just to power through and keep going because I was getting loads of diamonds. Before I started, I was 13 diamond blocks shy of getting to a full stack of diamond blocks, so I was really aiming to get that, which meant I needed about 2.5 stacks. Luckily, Luckily, I did end up getting that full stack of diamond blocks. And now that all 12 hours are complete, let's take a look at all the resources we got after I sleep so I don't end up getting killed by a creeper and losing an entire chest full of diamonds. First off, we'll start with the iron, which there isn't a lot of because once again, I really didn't need iron. Next up, we have the copper. There is a lot of copper. There's all of this rock copper and all of these blocks. Same with the lapis. More lapis than I think anyone ever needs in a world. I never need that much blue dye, and I don't ever think I'm gonna do that much enchanting, but still pretty cool. Next up, we have the gold. Now, some of this is raw gold. This is the stuff that I mined in the mesa and down in the caves. And then the gold that is crafted into ingots is the gold that we harvested in the nether, because that gave us nuggets, and I'm not gonna leave it in nugget form. That's just annoying. Next up, redstone is amazing. Like crazy amounts of redstone. And I suck at redstone projects and never do them, but that's gonna change. Trust me, I have like really big plans. Second to the last is the coal, and I am super happy about this because I can use it in my blast furnaces and also my cookers. I mean, smokers? I think it's smokers? Yeah, smokers. And also make loads of torches. Now, the one you're all waiting for, the blue shiny rocks. We ended up with a grand total of 9 stacks and 15 diamonds. That is like the best and most I've ever had in any world in Minecraft I've ever played on. Besides when I duplicated when I played like on Xbox edition back in like 2016, but that doesn't count. I actually did this, and this was very difficult and time consuming. Now, I would recommend you guys to do it in your own world, but if you have a partner to play with, it will be so much better. First off, you're gonna collect double the resources, and second off, you're gonna have someone to talk to. I just listened to a few podcasts and watched a couple TV show episodes in the meantime, but it was still boring. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I actually had a lot of fun doing it. While I was doing it, it wasn't fun, but looking back on it, it actually was a great time. And it sets me up for a lot of great episodes that you guys will definitely enjoy. So thanks again. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're not, and I will see you in the next one.